Good evening friends. Today I am explaining the interested article published in the Hindu's 30 June 2026 newspaper. The main headline of article was how AI should be free and its benefit for Indian students. So Indian students and researchers so the main article's importance was that how AI liberalization can help India to grow its economy rapidly. We've seen our economy has developed during the 1991 economic crisis. From that, after that crisis, we accepted liberalization of all the businesses and trades in the country. So through that crisis, we learned and improved lots of things. We increased our GDP rapidly. Before that, our economy was very low, and after accepting liberalization, we growed our economy at percentage of 3%, at rate of 3%. So the writer is saying that's like that we can gain the momentum of our economy through the AI. AI is also innovating and increasing its footprint in every sector. So that is why writer is arguing that AI can become the most important thing for the students, researchers and universities. So talking about the AI dependency, that is also very crucial for India, because the reason is India is using foreign models for data saving and all things. That's why the writer is saying India should focus on its own open source models, which will be very useful for the students and some institutions for research and development. Talking about the research and development, India spends very less amount from their budget. So India spends around 0.6% of its budget. And compared to other nations such as China spends 2.4%. America spends around 3.4%. South Korea also spends more on budget, around 5.6%, and Israel has the highest number. That's why we are lacking from the other nations in terms of research and development. That's why writer is saying that India should focus more on research and development budget, and apart from that, India should give free token, AI token to the some researchers, some students, some universities. For example, Indian Institute of Science. So we will understand what is AI tokens. AI tokens are the charges gets from the companies and customers of the AI companies for using their responses. Like there are some charges for some questions and responses, limited charges, already set charges. So that charges are very as comparatively becoming high for the students, so they are not affordable. That's why the writer is saying government should focus on developing its own AI model, open source models, which will be ultimately free for the students and researchers and institutions. For developing that AI models, we have to use self-dependence, self-reliance model. We can use our servers for using the open source model like DeepSeek, Llama. Alongside, we have to cooperate. Our country should collaborate with Microsoft and other chip making companies. For developing the AI, there are needed as the chips, so that should be more dependence on the NVIDIA chips should be also avoided. Like we are mostly dependent on the NVIDIA chips that are very we are getting from the at the higher price. So writer is suggesting that government should use 40-30-30 ratio, like 40% should be chips brought from the NVIDIA, 30% from the AMD, and other from the TPU. So that will diverse our source, and it will also reduce the cost of the chips, and it will also, in terms of supply chain risk, it will also help for over dependence on the single company. And lastly, the writer is also saying in this article that if we are able to develop our own models in our country, then it will be useful for our students, and it will also useful for our encouraging our Indian languages. And the third most important thing is we will able to save our data secure in our country. So that are the arguments given by the writers. And lastly, going to conclude this article, in the today's scenario we are seeing that AI is becoming part of life, everyone's life. So AI sovereignty and AI development and giving it to the researchers and students and institutions free will be useful for development of economy rapidly. Thank you.